Again, it is Beck Japovich, and I am coming to you with some confidence hacks to help you this week. I have a little bit of a Insider Secrets PDF that I made a few years back when I was coaching performers, and a lot of the information still applies to female entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs who are showing up online to share your message with your market. So I'm just going to take you through some of the most relevant ones, and hopefully some of these tips help. So the first tip is to be prepared and know your stuff. So the most important thing for you to be comfortable and confident is to know your topic and being well prepared. So choosing to talk about something last minute or changing your topic at the last minute oftentimes will add an extra layer of stress to you, which you do not need. So I find that being prepared and having points set out about what you're going to be talking about is really, really helpful. The second tip is try not to spread desperation all over the camera. I think that when we get when we show up and when we get panicked, we can tend to want to clutch at straws and clutch at, like, what's the next thing I have to say to keep people engaged, or oh, I really need these people to like me, or I really need this to get it right. Like there's a big like underlying thing of desperation, which you can manage by just having enough going on in your life that even if you screw up a live or get on and fumble with your words, that you know it's not the end of the world. Because in this day and age online, people want to see people. They want to see real human beings. They don't want to see cookie cutters or the perfect, cutout of who you are. They want to see real people, because real people are relatable. So that means if you have stuff ups, then you're relatable. Just don't have them all the time. The next tip is to know yourself and believe in yourself. Now, this is easier said than done. I spent years doubting my abilities when I was a performer. If it was in social situations, at networking events, I'd spend a lot of time inside my head trying to have those conversations of just, be yourself. Oh, no, who I am is annoying right now, or, having those back and forth conversations. So don't think that I'm immune to those situations, to that experience as well. But really staying focused and concentrating on what you have to say and the message that you want to get across really helps to believe in yourself and really helps to put those annoying critical thoughts to the side. Okay. The other tip about believing in yourself is that this belief comes from a deep part inside of you. It's about knowing and believing that what you have to say matters. Now, if you struggle with knowing that what you say matters, then you can have some help with some coaching or some feedback of the videos that you do create. And so I do offer that service too if you want to take that up. The next tip is to look and feel great. This is from my experience that when I am active and when I've gone for a walk, I've got some fresh air, or I've got plenty of hydration and fluids in my body, that I feel so much better in myself, so that I can show up and present myself much more confidently. It is the same thing with a bit of makeup. For me, if I've got a little bit of mascara on, my skin is a bit even with some base, then I feel more confident to show up on camera, because I know that these things, especially the recorded, will last the test of time. So I'd like to present and show up as my best version, because appearances and first impressions do matter. Another tip to increasing your confidence, or another hack of confidence confidence hacks is using self-hypnosis or mental rehearsal up until the time that you are going to be presenting on camera. So I spent a lot of time back in 2007 when I did my diploma of coaching, learning about hypnosis and mental rehearsals and the power of our unconscious mind. And so I actually worked with a hypnotist when I was on the cruise ship. I was singing on a cruise ship and he was doing a hypnosis show and I was his assistant, which was super fun. And he had a lot of programs that were for like weight loss or for confidence that I got to use and got to borrow. And doing those meditations or those hypnosis tracks right before bed on a regular really helped to instill that confidence and belief right into the deep parts of my psyche. So I really suggest hypnosis and mental rehearsal as a way to increase your confidence. And I actually have a program called Nerves to Superb, which are 3 audio hypnosis tracks that can help you with that. So if you do want more information about Nerves to Superb, let me know. The next tip is to use a kick-ass or fun song to get you in the mood right before you're going to show up on camera. Or so try and get a whole playlist of anthems that really get you pumped, that really make you feel good about yourself and your body, and that really encourage you to show up and shine as your best self. So that's a really practical tip. Things like I'm Every Woman, Whitney Houston, or I Got the Eye of the Tiger, or like Katy Perry's Raw are really awesome songs that I love to listen to before I get on camera or before I have to show up for an audition or something like that. The last tip that I'm going to share with you is to feel the fear, but don't be consumed by it. So with anything that you're going to be stepping outside of your comfort zone with, you're going to feel uncomfortable. Your nervous system is going to react in that fight or flight situation because of the perceived threat that there is. It's really weird. Like, even if I take myself out of this moment now and look at what I'm doing, I'm talking to an inanimate object and trying to connect with a laptop thing. Like, it's really weird. And so when you feel uncomfortable, then just know that, that's the fear, but doing it anyway is the antidote. Okay. In 2002, I think it was, I read that book. I think it's by Susan Jeffers. It's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I highly recommend you getting a copy of that book. It has some fantastic tools, stories, affirmations, and it even has a program, I think, where every day you are challenged to do something that puts you outside your comfort zone, whether it's talk to a stranger or I can't recall what that is, but Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway changed my life, right? And looking at what fear is and reframing it is a really great tip for confidence. Feeling, so fear, F.E.A.R, feeling excited and ready. So instead of feeling shit scared and I want to run away and vomit, you just reframe it, because it's a similar feeling, that nervous feeling to an excitement feeling. So I'm feeling excited and ready. It's got that whole anticipation feeling still behind it. So there you go. They are my tips, my Confident Hacks tips in a 10-minute live. So hopefully one of these is going to help you this week show up and share your message with our group and practice showing up and shining on video. Any questions, let me know. Put them in the comment below. Goodbye.